So before I started teaching him to lead, I made sure he was pretty comfortable and happy being around me in the paddock and in his stall. When we first took him out of the paddock, coming away from the herd was hard, but if he wanted to back up, I let him back up. And I just stayed at the end of the line, doing pressure and release, trying to tell him like forward is the right way, and then rewarding him when he did come forward. This took about a week of this. In the beginning, it was much harder. I think the first time I took him out of the paddock, it took about half an hour. But just staying patient and letting him figure it out on his own. So I did not discipline him unless, like, if he were to have reared, I would have disciplined him, but he never reared. I never provoked him to rear. Lots of rewards with grass. And then he started to come around. This is him walking beside me, so that was huge in the beginning. And then following my lead. So and then we made it to the sand ring. And this was pretty huge because he had to leave his group behind. He'd never sort of done that. Coming in the barn was hard because of eyesight, right? So it was dark in the barn. And again, we were just super patient and just stood there. And then he got way better. Now, I will say, once he started to lead, it was like he just wanted to walk on his own. So we did lots of circles. And to teach him to stop, I would shake the lead because I don't want him to become kind of numb to me pulling on the lead. So if I shook the lead and he didn't answer to the halt, I would do a tight circle. And it didn't, honestly, see, this is him like wanting to turn the other way. So we did turn the other way, but then I took the lead, right? So it's like a kid. You don't discipline them because they don't know their alphabet the first time you teach it to them. It just takes patience. So I shook the lead, he didn't stop, so we circle. I shook the lead, he stopped, and I praised him. Good boy. Now we managed to get him into the arena. So this is him graduating. I made sure he was good in the sand ring first, and then we graduated. He'd never been in an arena before. This is his first time. There was another horse in there, but he did not know the horse. And then we just did the same thing. So he was kind of trying to walk all over me, but again, just circling. There was no backing up. Yet. And then the same thing as we did in the sand ring, but I'm giving him the space to kind of figure out the surroundings. I'm not interfering at all. Small corrections, praising, letting him sniff. But I will say, you got to be careful he doesn't step on you. You will notice that I keep my elbow pointed to his shoulder. That way, if he does try to come over, I can point my elbow into his shoulder. Lots of nervous poops. But I will say I was glad that I did the progression really slowly because then there's no reaction, so you're not provoking bad behavior. Just letting him look. He did really well. So this is his first time in an indoor ever. And this is about 2.5 weeks into having him. So he tried to walk over me, so I circle. And then he comes back behind. I'm a little too much in front there. I hope I correct myself. Yes, I did. You don't want to be too close in front in case he were to jump forward, right? I shook the lead, he stopped. Good boy. And I had him in here. I don't overdo the sessions. I had him in here for maybe 20 minutes. Good. So he's starting to calm down now, and he doesn't need to move his feet as much to feel safe. That's a good sign. So there's the elbow and the shoulder. There we go. Walking along the wall was hard, but this is near the end. He was starting to conquer this. We showed him the pile of jumps in the corner. Very curious. Curiosity is good. It shows that they're, confident enough to look. He went right up to the stuff. This is great. But this is because I have built confidence in him. I have never disciplined him for something he doesn't know. I gave him space to figure things out on his own. And I'm half teaching him to lunge here, but he doesn't know that yet. And following the lead. So this is still his first day. He's super nervous, but he's still following my lead. He's super soft in hand, and this is what I'm trying to create. Yeah, doorways are a big thing. There's a skip bucket, scary, but he's not running me over. So this is about a week later after that. So this is how he walks in the sand right now. Pretty good. And this is him in the arena. So this is his second time in the arena. Way better. See, the whole walk, the demeanor changed. He walks way softer. You can see his hind end is way softer. He's not so elevated. His head is lower. He's not so looky. But that's because I created a safe space with this arena with my first time bringing him in. And now he stops to the shake of a lead. This is him the other day. I did manage to get those birds out. And we shake and he stops. There we go. Nice. Good boy. And he's listening to me. Look at those ears. So he's a little distracted and comes right back to me. Those ears are moving back and forth. He's listening. Shake. Stop. Good boy.